Springfield XD, carbon 445. Easy when I step, below more. I run up all these racks to the wood sky. That was my cooler, that was my bag. I do my homework, find where you lay. She come with some love, she come with some time, she come with some side effects. I can tell you that head game was strong and I ain't even had it yet. I heard you got Ann, I heard you got pressure, get it up off your chest. Well, I'm glad that you did, we got those sticks and we putting that all to rest. Ralph Lauren bag, off-white master tag, ripping through this cash, diamonds whip lag. I just sit back, don't gotta brag. Heard about this shawty, yeah, I pass.
Jacksonville. When you growing up in Jacksonville, who was like the artist that everybody was listening to growing up? The local or the hottest or whatever it may be. Because I don't want to hear that y'all were listening to Wayne. I want to know who y'all were idolizing in the city.
You had Toolie Raw, you had Lil Jug, you had Cut Circle. I'll be a grand nigga if I don't say Keezy. If I don't say Head First enough.
Okay.
Who else? Shit, it was Mo. I know I'm missing something for sure, but I'm hot right now.
No, it's good.
You feel me?
Because every city got that person they was rocking to, even though we had our our famous sign people and all that.
For sure.
Who any of them people inspired you to rap, or what? Or who inspired you to rap?
Jug inspired me to like keep it going in my city. That was the first like big local star that I was like, oh shit, boy, this Lil Jug, like Lil Jug done stamped me. You know what I'm saying? And then it went from Nat to Chi Chi, and then from Nat I just, you know what I'm saying? It just catapulted from there. So
you can respectfully say that like people from the city was the ones that made you want to rap and shit like that.
Oh nah.
No?
Nah.
No.
It was just surprising that he accepted me,
Got
feel me? I ain't even know I wanted to rap. I didn't even want to be no rapper. You feel me? I used to pick on rappers. I thought it was like I ain't Jacksonville coming from my city. I ain't think like, you know what I'm saying, nobody else can do it outside of that, because even them, you feel me, it always go to a ceiling. Somebody in my city will go here, then it hit a ceiling. Right. You feel me? So
you said that about ball players too, right?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, it'll hit a ceiling, but you know what I'm saying?
So then if it wasn't for nobody in the city, and what made you want to rap?
What made me want to rap was I lost one of my homeboys to gun violence, 2-9. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And
rest in peace.
Rest in peace, for sure. And I didn't know no other way to voice my opinion, because it was other rappers and other people, you know what I'm saying, voicing their opinion, saying lies and all that. Really I only got into rap on some more. I'm finna get let me say my piece. Let me say what I gotta say, you feel me?
Right.
And it ended up going from that to damn. I end up spoken on heartbreaks with girls. I end up going through it with it, like all type of stuff. I just end up falling in love with music. This was after high school. This was all after this. I only started music because I wanted to voice my opinion about my boy 2-9.
So when you was a shorty, like that shit never even
Nah, I just knew music. I just love music, but I wasn't running around, Mom, I want to be a rapper. I never was that jet.
So who you were rocking when you were growing up? Somebody that you could say I was listening to their ass all day.
Boosie, Plies,
okay,
T.I.,
shout out to Plies,
Jeezy, Andre 3000, Outkast.
Right.
I said Trick that already.
You say it now?
Oh yeah, Trick. The whole Florida. My mama met Florida for sure.
She made you
everywhere. My music,
Florida boy.
Music, Florida boy for sure. But she made sure my ear was everywhere.
Facts. And talking about mama, she gave you some really good advice.
Yeah. Plenty of advice.
She said, walk and dress.
Never look like what you're going through.
Never look like what you're going through.
Almost. You had it.
Yeah, I was on it. I wrote it. It's right there in front of my face. But I'm trying to compare it to my mom too, because my mom gave me a similar thing to that. But she told you, never look like
what you're going through.
Right.
Never look like what you're going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
Because you take pride that no matter what the fuck you've been through, old girl always took care of you.
Yeah, for sure. No matter
you walked
what.
around with looking like $1 million without a dollar in your pocket.
Yeah, for sure. Because you know what that means to the young at that time.
Right.
Young, you feel me? You want to be clean. You want to have all that. You want to, you know what I'm saying? So she knew what it meant.
Do you tell her over and over again, thank you?
Yeah, for sure. I don't tell her enough. I don't think I tell her enough.
You don't tell her enough? What's the first thing you bought your old girl?
First thing
like big purchase. You know what I'm saying?
Big purchase.
Big purchase.
I ain't really made no big purchase. I I've been since I first started touching money. Anything I get, like mama,
Take
whatever
it.
it go to.
Take
you feel
it.
me? So
Yeah.
not no big person. She just get money from me. I just give my mom money. And she
like
ain't
the
even
bank, right?
she don't care for it. She like cars and all that.
Take care of it for you.
Real stuff. But I just mama anything I get.
Right.
Until I can go big. You feel me?
Facts. Shout out to moms.
For sure.
Did you really? I don't want no cap. Did you really sneak into DJ Drama's studio?
Yes.
You did.
Why would I? Yes. I snuck into the studio. I went in, David. All right, boom. This is a boy named David. He from Jacksonville.
Gotcha.
He was already in the studio. 2-3 days went by. I come to find out he's an engineer at the studio where Drama at. So I'm like, oh, no, I'm going. But he like, nah, he don't want me to go. But I'm like, bro, I'm going. Like, no. He was like, all right, bro, if you go, I don't know you. You're not finna get me fired. Like, you're not finna get me nothing. If you go in there, I don't know you.
Right.
Gate in door opening. He get in there. I walk in behind him. He literally, from the time that door opened, he went that way. I went my way.
Yeah.
I was just walking through looking at plaques. I run into this dude that worked in there.
Was this before social media or like big time social media?
Nah, this, what you mean?
Because you know, most people, what they'll do if they sneak in is that they get the camera, oh yeah, I'm here, this, that, and the other. Or
I've
you
never
just,
been that dude.
No, okay.
Nah, man, I ain't on that. I ain't never even on that. I'm in there.
Gotcha.
I'm on a mission.
Business.
Yeah. So once I see this dude, he walking out the door that say Atlantic on it. So as soon as he come out the door, I'm on him. Like, yeah, man. He like, come on, let me hear your music. Play him some music. He shun me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nah. Like, you feel me? Fast forward, I end up running into Willie Joe Drip. Okay. Nah, I'm in Atlanta. I'm working out this other studio. I run into Willie Joe Drip. Play him the same songs. You know what I'm saying? I play him the exact same songs I played the other
Nothing
dude.
changed.
He love it. Oh, bro, I want to take you to this video shoot to meet Drum. You ain't got to sneak in. So now it go from sneaking in to now I'm in the studio. Willie Joe hear my music, invite me to a video shoot. I meet Drum. I meet OMB Peasy. Oh, Peasy, man, come to the studio. Peasy invite me to the studio. So now it's just a domino effect at this point.
Right.
And I'm just rolling with it. You know what I'm saying? And end up being on Peasy tape. Drama end up walking in the studio session and hearing my music because Joe got me in here during writing sessions now. Drama hear my music and is like, what's up? I want him immediately. Like, first time he hear my music. Like, yeah, bro, we need you over here at Generation 9. I'm with Florida Boy. This is me and my uncle label. You know what I'm saying? So when we brought this to him, he like, come on with it. Like, he embraced it. You know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
blessing.
Yeah.
Just to come with, you know, your own shit and just say, let's get it.
Yeah.
So who's the person that you played it to and they dubbed you?
Chris. His name Chris.
So does Chris regret it today?
I don't know. I used to walk by him when I was in the office. We walked by him. It ain't nothing but, you know, it's a business.
It's love. Yeah.
Ain't the first time it don't happen with other A&Rs.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? They probably weren't hearing it.
One day you got to smoke and drink to and talk, bro. Do you remember me?
I'm gonna bring it up. I just do next time I see him, I'm gonna just say it.
What's his Instagram? We're gonna shout him out right now.
I think Chris Laundry. Chris Laundry.
If
I'm no disrespect if I'm saying your name wrong.
It's love.
Chris Laundry.
It's love. Low key. Obviously, you're not gonna say no names, but was it a track made for a real low key from Seddy, or is that just like a song?
But it's both.
Both.
Because I was speaking on something. From the past, a situation that I had done. Not saying I haven't done it.
Right.
You feel me? Not saying it wasn't about nobody.
Right.
But it was 50-50.
Experiences.
Yeah.
You done been through some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Jacksonville, major fucking talent coming out of Jacksonville. Let's make some noise for Jacksonville, goddammit. YK Osiris, Tokyo Jets, Chameleon, Spinal got him. Who gets
Papa, that boy Papa.
Well, that's what I was gonna, right. So
Sure.
I'm gonna ask you, who gets a Seddy stamp? Like, if you gotta shout somebody out that's coming up and say, yeah, he gonna be the one, who would it be?
I
mean, if they ain't none, they ain't none. There's no disrespect neither.
It's a lot of youngins in the city that's going crazy. Who you think? Who you think?
No comment in the back.
Papa already up out of there, so it's a lot of up and coming jets, man. I be commenting on they stuff too. If I see it on Duval promo, I comment on it.
Yeah. Shout out to Duval.
Damn. It's a lot, bro.
Cause y'all like leaving Miami behind, cause it's Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, like the North Florida's grabbing shit right now. Like, y'all running with it.
For sure. But y'all, Miami had they turn for decades. You know, y'all been running. You feel me?
Yeah, this is why we got the show. You know, because there wasn't no spotlight. We got hella talent down here, but there wasn't no spotlight. So
For sure.
Now we got the spotlight, and that's what the Liddy show's here for. Firm believer, energy, and aura, and all that. Does that come from religious background, or does that come from life experiences and errors that you done been through?
Both. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a strong praying Christian home. My mama believed in God and all that. But as I grew older and experienced through my life, you feel me? I've ventured out, you know what I'm saying, in different things. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it's a higher power. I believe in God.
Right.
So I'm a strong praying man. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just I use that with every day I move, the prayers. I don't let nothing distort my aura or let nothing come around to mess it up. Like I'm real strong about that.
I feel it because I burn sage and all that. So I know that you're really about keeping shit out.
For sure.
Keeping shit out.
Even if I ain't burning sage, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I slip up sometimes.
Because do you think the industry is like forcing people not to want to praise God or talk about God openly, or what is it? What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Even though that's a crazy subject, but I say this: they've been doing it.
Right.
You know, anything that got to do with him, they gonna try to take him out of it. You feel me? And that's all I'm saying on that. Cause I don't want them to go cool.
Right.
Words. You know what I'm saying?
So one time for God. You ain't gonna hear that nowhere else. You said on the track, you said on the interview that you set goals and you achieved them. Is that a structured Seddy, or are you a sporadic person, or are you a person that actually sets before you do something?
I don't want to keep saying the same shit, but it's a mixture of both.
It's a mixture of both.
I be spontaneous sometimes right. You plan it, because even when you plan it, it's not gonna go all the way as you plan it, but you still can execute it. Right. And sometimes when you spontaneous out the blue, you shoot through the roof.
Shit pops off.
That rhyme.
Well, you're a rapper.
It's a bar.
Listen, how often you go to the studio?
Every day. Every day.
All right, so since you go every day, there's probably a shit ton of stories, but there's one that stuck out. Seddy, you was coming from the studio, and something happened.
What happened?
You wasn't supposed to be doing something, but you couldn't do it, and then you took the short route. You want me to just say it out, flat out?
Yeah.
Seddy was leaving the studio and he got some dome. Yeah, you said it, not me. After Seddy got shot.
Oh yeah.
Make some noise, like, some dome
like, what the fuck? Yeah, man.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
We could talk, but we don't have no names.
This is back then. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Skudda.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then after that, you feel me? I heal up. You feel me? Boom. You know what I'm saying? And
Shorty came through
after the studio. So I tell you. You feel me?
It's a blessing.
There you go.
It's a blessing.
There you go.
Let's make some noise for God again. What do you mean? I mean, the devil ain't gonna let you get some shit like that.
For sure.
He gonna make you get shot or something. Like God's gonna bless you with some good shit.
Yeah.
What is it? What's a must when you're in the studio? What is a must?
I must have my you threw me with this one, but I must have my fruit.
Fruit?
I gotta have my fruit.
Favorite fruit?
Pineapples.
Pineapples?
I love pineapples.
So every time you record, there's fruit in the Seddy session.
Damn, yeah. It better be. Or I'm gonna go get some.
Got you. And you don't drink, for the record. At all. Not even wine.
Nah. I mean, you catch me, da-da-da, you know.
Yeah. Slight word.
Salute, but I'm not drinking. I'm not a drinker at all. Nah.
The pandemic, you compared it to a drought, but you gained a lot of growth and a lot of knowledge in the pandemic.
Mandatory.
What do you believe people doubted you the most in? Because you said that people doubted you. And then in the pandemic, you proved a lot of motherfuckers wrong.
Well, I always felt like the underdog. But when I said people doubted me, as in the sense of by me being with Drum and
Right.
he got these two big artists now. A lot of people feel like, oh well, he, you know what I'm saying, he gonna be able to do a 3-peat. They doubted it, and of course, people looking at me coming out of Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a plaque yet. You feel me? I ain't got some of the stuff that other artists in the city has accomplished, but people still wonder, how does he move? How he move? How does he do what he do? How is he connected? How does he have this? And how he keep coming with these hits, like these songs.
Right.
So it's like I'm finna have a platform to really push it now, because now my shit got the legs. It's growing now.
Right.
You feel me? But me feeling doubted ain't nothing.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. They gonna doubt. They gonna do that.
Let's make some fucking noise for Seddy, guys. Fuck Peru. All right, Seddy, we're gonna play a game.
Talk to me.
It's called a this or that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you two things. You're gonna say this or that. Which one do you prefer?
Okay.
Off the rip, Gucci or Louis? Which one would you rather have? Or which one would you pick?
This. You say this or that?
Yeah, this or that.
You said Gucci, so
Gucci,
I
Louis.
this.
Gucci.
Yeah.
All right. Tracks that you made. Fell in love or emotional?
Emotional. That.
Why emotional?
Got more. It's emotional.
Right.
A little more.
Got more
authentic.
content.
Yeah. A little more authentic.
All right. You got to be careful with the next one.
All right.
Y'all ready?
Talk to him.
Jacksonville females or Dade County females?
Jacksonville. I love Dade though. Don't do me like that, cause I'm down here. I've been down since the J. I love Dade, like so. But Jacksonville. Y'all bet Jacksonville. Y'all. I just stood up for y'all heifers. I love y'all though.
Y'all better fill that inbox up after this shit. Say less. Dope fucking EP, album, tape. What do you call it?
EP.
EP?
People call it an album. People call it album. It's an EP.
Right. Was that the first one with Drum?
What you mean?
Like on the label?
Nah.
No?
Roots 2, BHD, and I Say Less.
Copy. Major fucking features.
Yeah, for sure.
G Herbo, Jack Harlow, Gunna, A Boogie. Make some fucking noise! Hey, coming from Jacksonville, like no disrespect to Jacksonville, but when we come out of Jacksonville, and then you come with and that's not. We're gonna get more into it, but off rip.
Sure.
How did that come about?
All the features. Two of them, Cannon pulled some strings. You feel me? Herb already knew about me and was already, but Cannon, that was a mutual friend for us, so Cannon just kind of sealed that one, and the Gunna one too. Gunna, same thing. He been knew about me, Herb seen the process and all. Right. But all the other features, was we in the studio. Like we done linked up. Like Boogie, I go in the studio. That's my boy. You feel me? Copy. Oh yeah, I played this song for him. He like, what's up? Open verse. Hop on this. I go to New York, shoot the video. We out. That's like, you feel me?
Man, that's a dope ass video. You was really in there.
Yeah, I rock for sure.
So that was my next question. Were these features, any of these in studio features, not the email feature, or because I know in the industry now everybody emailing shit back and forth.
Herb and Gunna was on email, but that wasn't because of they couldn't be in the studio. We done linked up in the studio and all, but it was just the timing, Corona, how everything going. But those two verses was emailed. All the other verses I been had over a year ago. I just held them and put them out. Like I been had the Boogie, I been had the 24, I been had the Jack Harlow verse. You feel me? I been had it. So when you working on that kind of feature, you got that feature coming from Jacksonville. You got that shit in the bank. Yeah. How hard is it for you not to leak something out like that? It's always hard. But they be getting on me all the time. I go live, play them. Sometimes I have 100 people in my live, sometimes 200, sometimes 60, 50. Right. So depending on how I be jumping, I got a surprise for everybody that's in here right now. Yeah. And I play it and they'll screen record, it'll get out. But they don't do too much. Right. I be balancing it.
It's part of the game, right? Yeah. They gotta eat that. Yeah. They gotta eat that. Talking about A Boogie, shout out to the Bronx, shout out to High Ridge. I'm from the Bronx. How was it working with him?
Working with Boogie was wrong. You feel me? Yeah. Working with him because I stayed playing this certain song on No Promises. Okay. Driving to the studio, you know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, boy, Boogie in there. I'm like, what?
Were you listening to A Boogie before that? Like,
yeah, I was just listening to No Promise. The day I pulled up to this, I was just listening to No Promise. So I pull up. Yeah, Boogie in there. You know how I told you I snuck in the studio, right?
Yeah.
So I wiggle in the room. I wiggle in the same. He's in the same. Ironic. He's in the same room that Chris walked out of. He in that room. So I walk in. You know what I'm talking about? They check the aura, people in the aura. Yeah, man, I'm trying to do artist. Da, 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 da. Oh, I'm already heard about you. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, for real, let's work.
That's dope as fuck,
And
bro.
then it went from there.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Let's make some noise for that fucking collaboration. All right, so bet. Check. We talking about the Bronx.
Yeah.
We talking about New York. Decent exposure tour.
Oh, you know something.
Yeah. French Montana being from the Bronx, but you had Wiz, you had Money, you had Playboy. You know. Did you link up with all of them?
On tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to perform with him every night.
Right. But I'm talking about, you know, like
After the
show,
stage.
you know, y'all vibe and shit like that.
Yeah, we in clubs, da 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 da. So I tell you all that, we just chilling, you feel me? Just moving how we moving, you feel me?
And everybody
Wiz, I did a video shoot with Wiz.
Smoke with Wiz?
What? Duh. I was smoking before we went on tour.
Before y'all?
Rolling Loud.
Is it Cap or Wiz really smoke some shit, some loud shit?
Nah, he be smoking gas. Bro get high.
Yeah.
He get high.
No, but did
drunk.
it fuck with you?
Nah, I get high though. So I'm always.
So you were able to hang with Wiz?
Ask Wiz, I hang. I'm good. I'm good.
Did you hang with Snoop?
I ain't smoked Snoop yet.
No, I say you think you can hang with Snoop.
If I could hang with Wiz, I think I can hang with Snoop, yeah.
Who drink the most out of all of them?
Wiz.
Wiz?
What?
Yeah.
Well, Chevy, man, the whole Taylor game be going cool. Them boys drinking nigga on the table, boy.
I thought it would be French.
All of them, man.
Yeah.
I ain't see bag in the clubs all that many not drinking.
Right.
But the Taylor gang, niggas, them boys can drink. McQueen, you ain't try this on?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a gin drinker neither. I should
have brought some. I could have put it in.
Well, shout out to let's make some noise for what? McQueen. Hank, you know, the Say Less was meant exactly the name that you wanted to sound like. It was would you make, long story short,
There you go.
long story short,
Yes, sir.
would you make a Say Less 2, or are you a believer of the ones and the twos and the threes, or that's it? You put it to rest.
Yeah, I got Roots for that. I got Roots 1, Roots
Right,
2.
you got it.
So Roots gonna be my only sequel.
Got you.
I ain't gonna, build nothing up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you accomplished what you wanted to do on Say Less?
I did exactly what I was supposed to do with Say Less. That's why the take called Say Less. Because it wasn't gonna be called that. It was gonna be called for 2-9.
For what?
For 2-9.
What does that mean?
Remember earlier what
Yes.
you asked? Yeah, you feel me? For him.
I just want the people to know.
Oh yeah, 904
Right.
Jacksonville, OR29. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was gonna be a mixture of, you was gonna get some of the low key vibes, because people be telling me I want to hear the low key music that you made, like vibes like that. You was gonna get rhythm, you was gonna get gangster, and you feel me? It was gonna close out with soul, because I make soulful reality street music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was where Say Less came from, because I had to.
That's why Say Less sounds like that.
Say Less sound like this, because I had to. They told me, nah, we can't put that many songs out right now. They switched everything. I had a whole plan. I brought it to them, and they was like,
So you start off at 23, right? You had 23 tracks?
Nah.
In the beginning of Say Less?
Beginning of Say Less, it was about 12. I said, I want 12. They were like, man, nah, man, we like this formula. We got the BHD. You went, look how you spiked with just only 6 songs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, all right, Say Less. I'm on the phone. I was like, which one name the tape? I said, Say Less. We're going to name it Say Less.
Right.
And then boom, it was like, what you trying to prove? I'm like, just let Duval, Jacksonville, and the world know that y'all want to hear me with the big artists. Come on. Y'all want to hear me with the big producers? Let's go. I can do that. I can do that lane too. Because Roots 2 was the low-key vibes, and the first thing they heard, BHD was like, oh, who is this? Say Less is not like, oh, this is Seddy Hendrinx.
Right.
This is who he is. You know?
And I like the fact that you don't give a fuck about Instagram. You're not with the shits. You're not with the drama. But at the same time, you're smart enough to say that I'm going to make an EP to keep people's attention span going. Because you said not even 3 to 5 seconds into a song, if they're not listening to the beat or they're not listening to it.
If I don't hear it,
Right.
I do that. If I 3 to 5, I ain't gonna lie. If it don't catch me,
5 seconds is fucking short, bro.
I'm sorry. It's just what
No,
happens.
listen.
If it don't catch me within the first 3 to 5, I may give you 7.
Right.
If you don't catch me in that first 3 to 5, I'm skipping.
Fuck it.
Yeah. So, you gotta come on raw.
No, it's a fact with Daddy. 1800. You don't drink, but you on the tape with Future.
Yep.
Did you drink at least for that?
Nope.
No. I wasn't working with Future.
It was good, man. It was an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It was something good to add on my resume.
Right,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? So that's really all it was. It was an opportunity.
Any advice
What you mean?
from Future?
He said that, as a matter of fact. He was like, don't think this finna do all, man, this is an opportunity. You know, take what you can get out of this and keep going.
Facts.
That's it, that's
facts.
all.
You're into painting.
Yeah.
You're into art.
Or pastels and shit.
Oil pass. I mean, I wore a Basquiat shot. That's my favorite artist, and then I found out that you like art. So,
Yeah.
did you ever watch the movie of him?
Yeah.
That's a dope ass
It
movie.
is. He got a couple documentaries too.
You still do it? You still paint?
Here and there, you gonna catch me when I'm out in the mountains or something like that. You feel me?
Ohio?
Oh yeah. Oil
Kanye's-
pastels. Like I like oil pastels.
Gotcha.
I don't even like the stick painting.
Where did it come from? As a shorty?
Yeah, 7th grade, Fort Caroline. I won first place for drawing a Van Gogh by just looking at it. Like I was able to look at it, just, you know what I'm saying? And the lady art teacher showed it. My mom was like, we got to take this to the college campus, FSCJ,
Yeah.
on the west side. And we went up there and I see like it's a line of people outside, like grown old folks and people just looking at art painting with the little robe, red little robe, like hallway thing.
Right.
That shit was first place.
Let's make some fucking noise for art, man. You too humble with this shit, bro. You way too humble. Like you need to.
Yeah, that's how you gonna keep your blessings. Like, don't nobody like. We from Florida too. Now, don't nobody like no arrogant.
It's not about being arrogant, but take pride. Because it's not something that's fucking easy.
They feel it when it's natural, when it's from you. Like sometimes you feel me, it
Right.
may come off like that.
Right. Shout out to Willie Joe.
Shout out to Willie Joe, my
Willie
manager.
Joe's your manager,
Yeah, my co-manager.
co-manager.
Him and Faquan, Florida boy. Shout out Florida boy.
Shout out to Florida, boy.
Shout out Faquan. Shout out Pops. Him and Willie Joe Drip, they both manage me.
What's the most repetitive thing you always hear from? I guess now, let's say both your managers.
Ooh, man.
No, there gotta be something. There's something that sticks out to you.
Man, it's coming, man. It's coming. You right there. When the world catch on, it's over. When the world catch on, it's both of them be on some. It's coming, man. It's here. It's here.
Right.
Brick by brick mentality. They both always tell me that, said brick by brick. Like this right here, what this is, what I'm doing right now.
Right.
This is a brick that I'm adding to my foundation for when this shit pop off even bigger.
To the resume.
People gonna be able to go back and look. The people
Right.
in the audience gonna be able to be like, I was there. You feel me? Like if Sid really so happens to be the next star, you'll be able to be like, damn, I sat down with Sid. He was here.
Facts.
I'm smoking, drinking with Jit. You feel me?
Facts.
So
That's
brick
dope.
by brick mentality. That's something they both always in common say to me a lot.
Pimpin' with Nip.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Nipsey. The marathon continues. Let's make some noise for Nipsey, man.
Mandatory. Hey, they dropping their tape tonight too at 12.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a dope movie that's coming out too.
Yeah.
Sure. And talking about movies, that video that you made was a dope
Movie.
bro. It was a look. I'm gonna give you one time to look at that and look at the second paragraph that the movie is capitalized.
Yeah.
Like the shit was a movie, bro.
Yeah.
Like the Impala. Stop looking at it now. He's trying to read everything else. Was it really like, you know what I'm saying?
It was sentimental.
It was
You know what I'm saying? Because shout out Lake Sheezy. I was just finna get ready to work with him. You know what I'm saying? Like Lake was just dropping the bug and Nip ill about me. Like, oh yeah, man, it's my next art, And Nip was hearing it, and it's crazy how I linked up with Bino. You feel me?
Right.
Through Lake, because Nip and Bino was locked in doing all type of crazy music. Their music was going cool. So you know what I'm saying? It was emotional, but it felt like his presence was out there. I ain't gonna lie, it really did. And it felt an honor for people out there to embrace me how they do.
Right.
You feel me? All of them, the Crips, everybody out there.
LA love.
Yeah. Every time I go to LA, it's Mando love.
So that's what I was gonna ask you. Did you feel like, since you're a spiritual person, did you feel like Nip was with you spiritually?
Yeah, for sure. His presence was felt for sure.
New visuals. Jack W featuring 24.
Yeah, I just dropped that yesterday.
Dope as fuck.
Mandatory.
Dope as fuck.
RP Jack W.
So that's once again explain to the people, like, because they see Jack W, and people that are just catching on and said, I want them to know what that stands for.
Jack Wheeler, you know what I'm saying? He was a young one that died in a car accident, you know what I'm saying, in Jacksonville, and he put a lot of people onto my music. He put a lot of people on my music that I never thought would even listen to my music on the whole other side of Jacksonville, because Jacksonville is so big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So finding out he passed and seeing how his mom, brothers and friends and everybody was so attached to the music and was really in tune, I only felt, it's a Triller that I made. Triller went crazy.
Right.
You feel me? And Jack, that was one of his last comments he commented up under.
Hold on. So at the end of the day, it's rest in peace, Jack W. I felt like the video for Jack W was like a celebration, like a paying a homage. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like you really like saying we made it, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We made it. We having a good time.
For sure.
And that was in Cali too?
Yeah, that was in Cali too. With 24 hours, he had to hit me up. I was like, yeah, we might well shoot the video while you out here. That was a busy week while I was out there too. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a lot of work out there.
But it looked like like I said, a celebration. Like it was one of those things like we celebrating your life. You know what I'm saying?
Every time somebody passes away, it's a celebration of life.
That's a fact. I feel like you're a good artist because you don't cap, you don't act tough, you don't fuck with the bullshit, the drama, this and that. But I think it's because you don't have to do that. You live that. You know what I'm saying? I'm Jacksonville. I'm from probably the shittiest places you've ever tried to act like you're from. For sure. But I live that, so I don't have to be like that. Is that a fact, or correct me if I'm wrong?
That's a 110% fact. That's why I moved the way I moved, and the people I grew up around, the certain situations and circumstances and all that stuff made me who I am. So I don't have to be the tough guy and put out a front. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I don't mean to brag, I'm from Florida. You feel me? Like, nigga know how I'm coming. Like, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna push peace and positivity, you feel me? Because, you know what I'm saying?
I can relate to it, bro. That's why, I felt it because, you don't, when you live a certain lifestyle and you're really smart about experiencing that lifestyle, you don't want to go back to that lifestyle. You don't want to have that kind of shit.
It was a mistake. I don't want to say it was a mistake in the first place, but if I would have knew better, I would have did better.
Facts.
I would have went another way and still, you know what I'm saying? I would have thought this way the way I'm thinking now back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, you live and you learn these lessons.
Right. And talking about living and learning your lessons, being who you are and what you've been through. And I'm not going to talk about it, but what message do you have for the youth on gun violence and gang shit?
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna be all the way 100, and I'm specifically speaking to Florida on this one too.
Right.
It's real. I may sound contradicted saying this. I don't want it to continue to happen. I wish all the dissing can stop. I wish all the smoking on this can stop. I wish all the snitching would stop.
Right.
I wish all, like, you feel me, a lot of stuff would stop. But man, like, we gotta destroy before we elevate, man. At the end of the day, certain people made certain beds that gotta lay in, certain people that's gonna stand on certain things, some people gonna die about that. Like, so at the end of the day, that's why I say you gotta push peace and positivity and live what you walk a thin line, just live what you live by.
Right.
So you feel me? I don't want the gun violence. I want everybody to chill. You know what I'm saying? But look what we living in. Look what's going on right now.
Right.
You just gotta keep your head up and stay dangerous. Move how you move.
Casualties of war, but at the same time, I think that there's casualties of war, there's people that we lose and all that, but as a warrior, as a person that been through it, and here to stand and say that, it may sound cliche, it may sound corny as fuck, but I think that people that beat it and was really with it, not just rapping about it, but was really with it, been through it, I think that, some sort of message, and whether it's in music, whether it's in reality, whatever the fuck it is, some kind of message needs to get across, because gangsters don't get paid. Gangsters just get paid short time and live short time.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z still living. Jay-Z found out being a gangster don't get paid.
Let's just take that word out of certain vocabulary. Let's just move different. Let's just we add energy and put power on certain things, man. That's really all it is. If we just start moving differently, you can still be a gangster and move a certain way and still think like a businessman. That's exactly what I'm doing.
It's a fact.
It's just all about how you put it out there, point of view, man.
Keyword is youth, because I think that we don't focus enough on the youth. Like, people don't understand that. Stop worrying about the older crowd and worry about the younger people, because our youth is our generation.
Yeah, but I can't say it's turning around. We've been saying that for the past almost since 2015. So you feel me? But I honestly feel like the older niggas is starting to turn around. Like, you feel me?
Good.
No disrespect, how old you is?
33.
Exactly. I'm 25. You fucking with me out here, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like 5 years, stuff done changed. The older niggas are starting to like rock with the young niggas, and if they peep, if this shit real, they gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly think that you cut from a different cloth, because
I am.
Your story is very inspiring, and if you don't hear it enough, you came a long way. And you're positive, and you beat a lot of odds, and you may not know it sometimes. And I'm talking from an older dude to let you know, to watch your track record and how, being from Florida. I was born in the Bronx and I came here mid-age, 13, 14 years old. But I seen, Jacksonville. I seen the shit. I seen the crimes. There's trafficking, drug trafficking, human trafficking. I mean, all kinds of crazy shit. And to be on the same stage with people and be signed to that kind of label, to go to Cali, to be, known by Nick from Jacksonville. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, sometimes you need to sit and really think how inspirational you are, because there's somebody out there that's not thinking that they're gonna get that far. Somebody out there and it sounds, like I said, it sounds corny, it sounds cliche.
I know, but it's the truth.
But it's a fact, because we were all shorties at one time, and we been through some shit. So let's make some fucking noise for Seddy, man. Seddy, if you had to pick a big feature right now,
dead or alive?
Let's say alive.
Okay.
Let's say alive. Drama says Seddy. Whoever you want, from Jay-Z all the way down to Plies, all the way down to Sprout Garden, who would you pick as your feature to say, I want that one?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay.
Jay-Z.
Shout out to Rock Nation.
For sure.
Shout out to Rock Nation.
I get a Jay-Z feature, and then I'm gonna put some some choir singing behind it.
Yeah. A Jay-Z feature produced by Kanye.
A Jay-Z produced by Kanye and Swag Boy.
Who? New school, old school, and real shit. That's a big fucking mix. Shout outs. Anybody, everybody. You don't have to go down the whole line, but shout outs. Who said he wants a shout out right now?
I want to shout out Florida Boy. I want to shout out.
You got the clothing on right now. I need one of them. If you give me one of those, I'll pay for it.
Yeah, shout out Florida Boy. Shout out Generation 9. Shout out Tanisha. Shout out Grind Mode. Shout out my Uncle Chaos, man. Shout out my boy 29 Gang Shit. RP Dangle, RP Granny, RP Vino.
Shout out to the couch.
RP to the couch.
He said RP to the couch. Shout out to the couch, man.
Shout out to the couch, though, man. 100, man.
All right, so
shout out Green Gate too for the OG y'all. This shit smoking.
You know what? I'm not gonna go any further, but I was saying, shout out to my team, shout out to the Liddy team, man. Shout out to everybody here today. Let's make some fucking noise. Shout out to Don. Don just walked in the building, man. Shout out to fucking Beehive. Thank you for coming through today.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've heard your music. I didn't study your music, and doing this show, shout out to Jay, because Jay helps me with the questions. Jay, he's the hookah man back there.
Shout out my boy Jay.
We get together, and he pointed out a lot of shit to me. He knows I like French. He knows I'm from the Bronx. So when I found out he was connected to all these things, I'm like, damn, like, said he's that's why I told you, like, you're an inspiration. I go where I want
too, though. You feel me? People, I go wild.
Oh yeah, it's a fact. That's why you in Cali, you in New York, you in Chicago, you everywhere. It's a fact.
Oh yeah, shout out Chirac. I got mad love for that Chirac.
But you're doing your fucking thing, bro, and I hope and pray nothing but for the best for you. I hope that you on that big level, so I can go back and say, yeah, I fucking interviewed Seddy. Like, we got lit.
That's 100.
Make some noise for that. Yeah. At the end of every interview, I do two things. The first thing is, you already said in the beginning, but I need you to look at that camera first hold on. And then after you say the fucking vibes to that camera, then the whole audience is gonna say it. So 1, 2, 3. Seddy first.
You know the fucking vibes.
And then I need everybody to grab their drinks, their blunts, their whatever, their white boys, whatever. And we're going to count it down and say, you know the fucking vibes. 3, 2, 1. You know the fucking vibes. Make some fucking noise.
That was great. I appreciate you for having me.